All right, what is up, Gooder Gang? It is a surprise live Saturday Night Live. You know how we do. You know what we do right now. We got to do that 3-minute intro. Here we go.
I'm Manuel Marino with Chingon Barbecue, and you're watching.
This Kid Folk with Canned Heat Barbecue. We're going to the So Smoking Gooder show. Let's all drop in.
I'm Danny Regan with Hell Yeah Barbecue. You're watching the So Smoking Gooder show. My name's Greg Minotti with Drop Time Smoke, and you are watching the So Smoking Gooder show.
What's up, Greg Minotti, Danny Regan, and Kit Polk? Man, we got some new intros in the house tonight. And we're just doing a fun after show. It's not even an after show because we technically did not have a show. But hey, my name is Rob Rocha, and you are watching the after show without a previous show for the So Smoking Gooder show. I'm coming to you from the Bullhorn headquarters in Cypress, Texas. And I do have a guest tonight. Not a guest tonight. I have a co-host tonight. You all know her. You all love her. It's Miss Belle Clark from JC's Good Old Boys. And I'm going to bring her on right now. What is up,
How
Belle Clark?
Doing?
Looks like you got a friend
How's it
over there.
going, Gooder Gang? Oh,
Who's with
this
you?
is Julie.
Hi, Julie.
Stanley.
That is Julie. Hold on, Julie. I got to show Julie something real quick.
Oh, gosh.
There's only a few of us watching, and it's fun because look at this, Julie. sponsored by We Branded Promotions. If you need any shirts, any signs, any decals, hit up Miss Julie Stanley with We Branded Promotions, and she will get you hooked up. She did our shirts, those So Smoking Gooder Show shirts. She's done a lot of our shirts. We did that one. We did the bullhorn shirt, that navy blue or that blue bullhorn shirt with all the green in it. That's hers. A lot have been done. She did all the Texas Chrome Hero shirts. So if you need some shirts done, hit up Julie Stanley with We Branded Promotions.
Thank you.
What's up, Belle?
What's up?
Belle. Oh, she's
it's Saturday.
She's frozen. Oh,
Well, because I'm
There
on
you go. I thought
Hempstead
you-
Wi-Fi.
it's okay. We're good. Your Hempstead Wi-Fi.
I
We're
don't know
good.
what to tell you. Is it froze?
No, you're good. You're good. I'll tell you when you do.
Okay. So it was very ironic that we weren't cooking this weekend and we ended up with this weekend off. So Tom and Logan and all them were at home and they were trimming trees and all this stuff. And the girls and I went and got pedicures and tattoos and ate salad for lunch.
Tattoos.
We did.
I can understand pedicures, manicures, hair may be done. Did multiple people get tattoos or just you?
No, it was the three of us.
Oh shit. Okay. 3 of y'all got tattoos.
Yeah, me, Julie, and Nikki.
All right. I want to see this or hear about it. What's going on here? What happened? What are the tattoos?
I don't know if you can see it. Oh, you can see yours better.
Hold on. I'm gonna put it on the solo camera here. Hold on 1 second.
Where did mine go? Oh, mine's gotta be like this way.
I gotta go. Mine's upside
Oh.
down.
Now yours
Okay.
is, babe.
Are they all the same?
Yes. Your arm is
All right. What is the tattoo? What is the tattoo? All right, there it is. I can kind of see it. Hold on. Let me pull down. I hate to do it, but let me pull this down real quick. All right, that is some really fine print there. What does it say? So Smoking Gooder Show. I see that.
It does not say the So Smoking Gooder Show. So it's Morse code for beautiful badass.
Very nice. Did you say Morse code?
Yes.
Say it again. I'm sorry. What?
Yes, it is Morse code.
Oh, Morse code, not Morris code.
Yeah, Morse code.
Morse code. Like that the fucking military does. Come on, get it together. And then
Morse
the
code.
tattoo guy
MORS.
actually even looked it up to make sure that we weren't like putting dumb shit on our arms.
All right, hey Belle, you know what we do right now? We got to give a shout out to the Gooder gang that is watching. And
Yes.
there's only 13 people watching right now because I did not post this to Facebook.
Hi,
And-
13 people. Thank you.
And this was not like a planned show. This is something that we were just going to do. All right, so let's do the overlay. Here we go. Where's it at? My goodness, where's it? There it is, right there. Boom.
Oh, now you depend too much on Ty. I see.
We need producer Ty. We need. I'm out of practice. I'm out of practice. But let's give a shout out to the Gooder gang. First in was this guy. Say hi, Belle.
Hi, babe.
That's Carlos Calzada. Second in
I
was this guy.
He did pretty well this weekend. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh. Hi, Aaron.
Texas Oil Dust checking in from Georgia. He just GC'd over at the Rec Tech Academy. My boy right
does
there.
that mean?
Congratulations on your GC today. He's talking about Carlos Calzada. How about Daddy Dutch checking in from Iowa? What is
God,
up?
he's got to be our most loyal follower.
Daddy Dutch is always in. Always.
I mean,
always
he is
in.
so supportive. Thank
Very
you,
much
sir.
so.
We appreciate you.
His name is Kent, and he's about 6'6". Bell. He's a tall human being. How about Madwood checking in? Madwood, what is up, my man? How are you? What's up? What's up? What's up? We got Barefoot Cookers, Mr. Jared
Hi,
McCrory
Jared.
checking in. Jared had a great day at the Tomball VFW.
He did, and really, we thought he was going to be up on it, and holy shit, that's the Thunderdome, babe.
And we got Jaime Balderas checking in. What's up, Jaime? Good evening, folks. What is up, everybody? We got 13 people checking in. I know I didn't call out 13 names for whoever's being silent out there, being quiet. This is just an after show. Come on, mention who you are. Bring it on. Belle, what did you do today, being an off weekend for barbecue for yourself?
Thank you, son. So, my friends and I, we went and got pedicures today. We went for a nice lunch. We went and got tattoos. And then we came to Julie's pool. Thanks for letting us invade, babe.
Can Julie hear? I don't think she can hear, but that pool looks great
Julie
back there.
can hear you.
Oh, hey, Julie.
She can hear you.
Get in the screen, Julie. Get in there.
She can hear you.
Hey, your pool looks amazing. It looks great.
Thank you.
I love all.
Thank you.
You got a bunch of colors working on back there. It's great. It's great.
Yeah.
Where y'all at? Y'all are in Hempstead, Texas right now?
Hempstead, motherfucking Texas.
Yeah, we are.
Hempstead,
Like in the
motherfucking
center.
Texas.
Well,
Oh, look.
it's Hempstead, fucking Texas.
Yeah.
Whichever way you want it.
Jen checking in. I think she's in Hempstead. I have no idea. Red,
Yes, she
what?
is.
She is.
She's out in Rolling Hills, which is about 6 miles out of Hempstead.
Okay. Read what they say. Read what they say. Oh, all right. Carlos wants to hear. Congratulations, Carlos, on the grand champion today.
My legs.
How about Carlos getting a GC today? Carlos, was that the Outlaw Barbecue Champion or Outlaw Barbecue Association?
That was outlaw. That
Hey,
didn't
Belle.
get in here.
Belle, you know what? You have to fill in for producer Ty. What happens when we do Outlaw? There you go.
And it's fucking stupid, but I'll do it.
Oh, come on. That's not stupid. It's fun. It is fun when we do the Outlaw.
Oh, sorry. There's a bug in the pool.
There's a bug
We
in
have
the
a
pool.
situation.
It was a Logan. A grasshopper in the
There's a
pool.
grasshopper in the pool.
Well, there it
All
is, right
go
there.
ahead, Oh.
There goes. Do it.
Oh, Lord.
There's the Outlaw. How about this one? I guess Carlos did this.
If you're gonna put it in the box, put it in the box.
Gypsy was in bed. Shit.
There it was. There it was. Anyway, this is just a fun impromptu after show before, although we didn't have a prior show. It's fun. Hold on. Yes, it was.
No, you did have a show on Wednesday, which was good.
Oh, look at Julie putting out my 20 out there. Yeah, she did. She put out your location, Jen. Yeah,
That must be different.
I was gonna say, all right, Dustin. Thank you.
Thanks, Dustin.
if Aaron is still watching, shout out to Aaron. I think he had a GC as well today,
So,
cooking at the Rec
Yeah,
Tech Academy.
explain to me how that works.
All right,
'cause I
so
don't
when you
understand
instruct at the Rec Tech Academy, you have a set of teams right there. So there's about 40 students at the Rec Tech Academy, and there's generally 2 instructors. So this weekend was Aaron Leslie and Roddy Trevino, and then on top of
Okay.
that, they have their own instructors like Jody Flanagan, Chef Greg Muller, Chef John Pinnell, and they've got generally one more instructor. Anyway. So they teach them how to cook barbecue. They teach them not only how to cook backyard barbecue, but they teach them what we do as far as competition. And then there's a contest.
Okay.
There's an actual competition involved.
So they
Wow.
do the teaching and then there's a contest?
Yeah, so they do so we would teach them. If I were there, I would teach, pork or whatnot. So I would be the instructor for pork. Chef Greg would do like ribs. Aaron would do brisket, and then we'd have another one that does chicken. Chef Jody does chicken, and so then
Okay.
you break up into teams, and then they teach what they learned, and then it's a contest. Like each group of 6 turns in a box, and it gets judged. And so, and then at the end of the day, there's a grand champion, there's a reserve grand champion, and there's a dead ass last person. And apparently, Mr. Aaron taught his team so well, and his team.
So the team then goes and cooks.
Yeah, it's the team. It's not the instructor. So we instruct them, and then we rely on them to learn, or to apply what they were learned, or what they were taught. So
that is very cool.
Oh, it's very cool. And so
I've never even heard of it.
Apparently, Aaron, his team that he taught, won at Rec Tech Academy this past weekend. Of course he did.
Of course he did.
Who's Aaron?
Aaron Leslie.
Sorry.
Yeah. Of course he did.
I'm sorry.
Of course he did. It's great. It's great. So that's what happened.
Well, he's on fire right now, so I would expect no less.
You know what? Aaron is on fire right now. How about my boy Carlos Calzada? Carlos, are you home yet? Are you still out in wherever you were? Where was that at? Covington? Where's Covington? Bell, you know?
Covington is, I think, just south of Waco.
All right, nice.
No, it's not.
Did we hear how
California?
No, I think Eddie Morales was in California this weekend.
Eddie was in California this weekend.
You know how he did?
I do not. The last post I saw was him saying something about hashtag Texas is the best representing or something to that effect, and I haven't seen anything since.
All right. Well, how about shout out to Mr. Josh Hale with Sure Shot Barbecue today. Today was his 40th birthday. Might have been yesterday, but I think it's this weekend was his 40th birthday.
Happy birthday, man.
Yeah, shout out to Josh Hale with Sure Shot Barbecue. It was his 40th birthday this past weekend. So much love to Josh. How about I guess it's when you win a grand championship, wherever it is, you got to give some shout outs to the videos. Here we go.
Well, hello there. How you doing? I'm Aaron Leslie with Texas Oil Dust, and today you're watching the So Smoking Good.
Belle, you're not a fan of that video, are you?
I'm not.
Why
it
not?
It needs to be redone.
Why?
Because he doesn't even look like that anymore. It's weird. It's weird.
What do you mean? He looks.
Well, hello there. How you doing? I'm Aaron Leslie with Texas Oil Dust, and today you're watching the So Smoking Good.
That's
That looks like Aaron.
What do you mean he doesn't look like that anymore? He looks just like that. What the hell are you?
No, I don't think so, but whatever. I think you get new.
All right. Well, shout out to Carlos Calzada for winning a grand championship today. And I have a video from him. Y'all ready?
Yep.
All right, here we go.
Hey barbecue lovers, I'm Arnie Tix, and you're listening to the So Smoking Gooder Show. Let's talk barbecue and have some fun.
Randall won grand champion today.
How is Did that look like Carlos?
I don't know what you're doing right now. Dumb.
Did that look like Carlos?
Video, bro. No, you did it on purpose. Shut up. It is. God.
All right, shout out to Carlos. Here we go.
What's going on? This is Smoking Lowe's Barbecue, and you're watching the So Smoking Gooder Show. Go Yankees. Go on, man.
All right, Josh's birthday was today, and he finished 10th overall. That's awesome. Good job. Good job.
Hell
Good
yeah.
job. Aaron's new intro needs to say, "What's up, bitches?" Yeah, I agree. I agree 100%. What's up,
Is he still on
bitches?
here? Or he left?
I don't know. Where's Aaron? Let me text Aaron. He might
Well,
still
I'd
be on
like
here.
to know who was the better co-host because I'd like to see the numbers. Because I'm pretty sure I'm better than him, but
Between
I have
what?
better boobs.
Between who?
Me and Aaron. That's your only two competition. Dum-dum.
Ooh. Ooh.
Can't see that. I'm gonna blow off my tattoo because I just.
I'm gonna blow off my tattoo. I'm sorry, we're drunk.
All the way in the water.
And maybe
That's why it's an after show, babe. That's why it's an after show. Oh shit, Aaron is still here. Does Aaron want it? Does Aaron want an invite? Aaron, do you want an invite?
Yes.
I'll send you an invite.
Yes.
I do not want to be on the video.
Julie. Hey, Julie, bring Julie on.
He's yelling. No, she can hear you.
Oh,
She has
Aaron,
my
Julie,
other
come back
earbud.
on, Julie. She floats in. Hey, Julie, would you please, why don't you talk about We Branded Promotions? People may not know exactly all that you guys provide or all you do. I do, and I try and promote that every week. But tell them from the owner, from the hostess with the mostest, what all does We Branded Promotions do?
We provide t-shirts. We provide promotion items. We provide banners. We provide decals. We provide signs. Anything that you want to put your name on.
Why can't I hear you? All I hear is Belle laughing in the background.
I don't know, Bill. Drunk? In the pool. Hey, right now. Can you hear me?
I can hear Belle laughing, and I don't know why, but we're trying to have a promotion, Belle.
I'm trying here, Bill. And you hush. You're kind of overtaking my sound right now.
All right, I think Belle's high.
Yes, she is.
No shit.
Yeah. She got high to get high before we got our tattoo.
We had a good time though.
Jen says, I need signs for the hood, Julie. I'll be emailing you. All right, there we go.
Thank you. We appreciate your business.
All right, say that again, Julie. Julie, what is...
Yes, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, what is We Branded Promotions? All they offer, because you guys are awesome. You guys do a lot for the barbecue community. I've seen flags. I've seen stickers. I've seen banners. I've seen awards even. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, God, they're gone. And they're the back. They're back.
Graphics, t-shirts. We do screen print. Oh.
And they're gone again. And they're gone again. That's okay. We will get this figured out. We'll figure out what they're doing over there. In the meantime, I'm going to send a invite over to Aaron with Texas Oil Dust checking in from Georgia. See if he wants to join us. And then when they get that figured out, we will get them figured out. What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? So I saw some events happening this weekend. Where was the Covington event? I know that was in Covington, Texas, but I don't know exactly where that was. I know I saw another one going on. There was Covington, and then there was another one. I don't know who won this weekend, Carlos. I think you're all up on what happened this past weekend. But anyway, so again, thanks for tuning in for the So Smoking Gooder show. I have no idea what happened to Belle, but we'll bring them on in just a moment. I just decided to do a little after show, even though we didn't have a show tonight. Just a little Saturday Night Live shenanigans type show. We'll see what happens. We'll see who tunes in, who tunes out. Well, it doesn't really matter. Jen Sewell is checking in. I know Jen is part of the Danny Dietz Memorial Classic, and I'm gonna put her banner up real quick. The Danny Dietz Memorial Classic is going to be happening this September. I have the dates right here. Let me pull that up real quick. They're both in. which is awesome. The Danny Ditz Memorial Classic will be September 8th and 9th. You can check in on the 7th on Thursday. That's going to be at the Waller County. It's going to be at the Yogi Bear Jellystone Ranch. Is it a ranch? Jellystone Park? I don't know. Here we go. We'll get back to that. All righty, they're back. What happened, Belle?
I don't know. Julie pushed the buttons, and
Your kids were calling in.
my kids were calling me, and then it became a thing. I don't know, dude. I drank a
It's
lot
okay.
to be on
It's
this.
okay. Anyway, this is even though this is just an after show, I will promote this. The Danny Ditz Memorial Classic,
Look.
September 8th and 9th. It's going to be at the Jellystone Park. If you guys want a cabin, you better get in. If you want a spot, you still have a little bit of time, but 8th and 9th. Yeah. If you want a cabin, you better get in right now. Registration is now open. Make sure you get in for that because that's going to be a big time event. Belle, have you ever cooked the Danny Ditz Memorial Classic?
No, sir.
You have not.
No.
I know. Aaron, have you cooked the Danny Ditz Memorial Classic?
No, I've never cooked it.
Wow. Are you planning on doing it this year?
Hell, I don't know, man.
Man, you better. Are you just waking up? What are you doing over there? Hey,
Tired. Fucking wore out.
Tired from what?
Shit, 3 days of this thing's enough.
Oh my
Why are you
goodness.
on here then?
What?
Go to bed.
I was asleep,
Oh.
and I got a text message to get up. Rob, come do this.
I said you were already up. By the way, I said, "Hey, you
I
want
was
to join?"
up. I got
All right.
up.
Don't act like I woke your ass up to do this thing, man. Hey, Ron, how's it going? How did it go this weekend?
Man, it went good. It was a lot of fun. A lot of a lot of eager people learn how to cook some barbecue and check out some things. It's a lot of people from a lot of different places, man. We had them from Canada to California to Pennsylvania to just all different states. Had 40, I think it was 38 folks showed up. So,
All right, Jen, where were you at? Jen apparently was the head cook.
I think Jamie Roby was the GC and
the head judge,
something like that.
Head judge. Jamie Roby was the GC, and who was the RGC? Randall Kendrick.
Well, I was just trying to tell you.
Randall Kendrick. Man, those guys are killing it over in the IBCA. Right, AA Ron?
Yeah, I was trying to tell you that, and you cut me off, you fuck stick.
Oh, shit, okay.
Oh.
Dang. Okay.
Any brown water today, Aaron?
Man, I had a lot of everything. I drank some brown water, drank some yellow water, drank some white water. I drank it all. Went to the old mushroom, had us some pizza, and had me a double brown,
All right, for those that don't know, like Belle's never been to the Rec Tech Academy. Talk about what all that is, man.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Oh, sorry. So Rec Tech Academy. Man, let's see. It's Thursday, Friday, and it's about 3 days. You get there on a Wednesday. You have a meet and greet around 4. Everybody gets to know each other. We get to have a few of talks about the instructors, who all is going to be doing it, and then we start prepping a whole hog, about 140-pound whole hog. Get the whole hog prepped up, ready for the smoker. They smoke it all night, and then we all take off around 6 or 7. We come back at 7:30 on Thursday morning, and we have breakfast. Rec Tech feeds you good, provide breakfast every day, lunch, and then dinner. Then we start talking about trimming meats, proteins, giving you all the inside information on the apps they got running, for their pellet grills, for their smoke systems, turn it off, turn it on, alarms, that kind of thing. So, anyways, it's just a full-blown deal. So we do 4 meats, brisket, ribs, chicken, pork. Each instructor does a meat. This weekend, I did brisket. Roddy Trevino did the chicken. Roddy and I shared the ribs. We did ribs with the group, and then Greg Mueller did pork yesterday. So at the end, as soon as you trim your meat, as soon as you go to your tables, you inject it, season it, rub it. It goes straight on the pit because you have to have it turned in 6 hours. So as soon as you prep your meat on the spot, it goes on the smokers. You start getting ready for a KCBS turn-in, and that's what we did. We did KCBS boxes.
Very nice. Did you learn anything from the other instructors?
I did. I learned a few things and some techniques that I've never seen before, so I was pretty impressed with that.
So what do you think about that? You're a seasoned veteran. You went to instruct at an academy out there, and you saw other people doing other techniques. You can always learn something, right?
Oh, definitely. You can always learn something. Everybody has a different way of doing it, from trimming a pork butt to maybe trimming a chicken. And then, ribs, a lot of questions on ribs, whether leave the membrane on or leave it off, and all depends on what section the body you're running. So, brisket, a lot of folks have never cooked an A9 brisket before from the butcher shop, and we cooked 6 of those. And so a lot of new techniques on how far to take it, how tender to get it, and what you have to do to make those tender a little bit more than the average brisket. So, trimming skills and sauces and rubs and flavor profiles. It was a good learning curve for a lot of people.
So you won the event. Which categories did your team win?
So my team, the Smoky Squealers.
Smoky Squealers?
Smoky Squealers. Man, they did a great job. We did yesterday on Thursday or Friday. We did brisket and pork. So we did sliced brisket, and then we did money mussels, of course. And then today they did half chicken, and they did the ribs. So at the end of the day, I got some videos of those guys putting their KCBS boxes together. They just attacked it like a swarm of bees, boy. They were filling it in, wiping it off, clearing it up.
Nice.
Man, they jumped right in there. Had 2 couples and a couple of another father and son. And so my group there took first place chicken, first place ribs, first place pork, and I don't know where the brisket landed. They only called out first place. So.
In the water.
Nice. So your team, where were they mostly from?
They were very, very far away. I had Rob, I can't tell you, man. I honestly couldn't tell you right now. I couldn't tell
Don't worry about it. Belle, what do you think about that? What do you think about his description of what happens at Rec Tech Academy?
I feel like I want to take the class. Like, I want to learn the things.
Right. What did Roddy teach you anything?
He did. He taught chicken and did a bang-up job on the chicken, him and Sarah. So Chef Greg had a motorcycle accident, broke his collarbone. Mm-hmm. And so he's been walking around with a sling on his left hand. So me and Roddy got together and we had an idea. We come up with a little gift for him. So we traveled to the local Wally World and picked him up a set of 2-year-old training wheels for a small bike and some elbow and shoulder knee pads. Nice. So he got the, I think it was the My Little Pony or something, Rascals or something, knee and arm pads. And we got him some training wheels so he can ride his next 90cc or 100cc bike. And
that's awesome.
Try to wreck it that time.
That is awesome. That is awesome. So what were the order of winnings? Because it's very important out there at Rec Tech Academy. How did it all shake out? I heard you GC'd.
I'm not going any further with that, man.
I heard
I'm not.
Greg Mueller was like 0.01 away from GCing.
I think it was 0.02 or something like that.
All right, so it was Aaron's team. It was Greg Mueller's team.
I think Chef John was third.
Chef John was third, and then Jody.
I think so, yeah.
And then dead ass last. Was Roddy?
Well, I don't know if I didn't see the scorecards.
Okay, well,
I think so. Yes.
I know this. I know the scorecards. Aaron, and I heard it was Aaron. Greg Muller with one hand tied behind his back.
That's right.
Finished second. I heard Chef John finished third. Jody was fourth, and our man Roddy Trevino was dead ass last. Is that true?
That'd be correct. I mean, it's like 2 doors down. I want to come busting through saying quit talking. I didn't know that until this evening. So
hey Ron, he might be watching. You know, hey, facts are facts, bro. Facts. He's one of few.
I think he is the most winningest instructor at Rec Tech right now.
I mean, he could be. You never know. This show sucks. Yeah, Case On apparently is watching. This show sucks. This is not a show. This is just us talking.
Tell Case On to kiss my ass. Because
he did. He said this show sucks. That's fine. It doesn't matter. This is not a show. It's just a fucking bullshit show on YouTube and Twitch. Mainly YouTube. Shout out to our YouTube peeps that are tuning in right here. Carlos Calzada, Barefoot Cookers, Jen Sewell. That might be her real name. You never know. You never know what's going on over there. Hey, but if you are listening and you want to get in with the Danny Dietz Memorial Classic, that it will be September 8th and 9th. September 8th and 9th. It's going to be a KCBS event 2 weeks prior to the American Royal. What?
It's my birthday.
Is that your birthday weekend?
Yeah, September 8th is my birthday.
Oh, shit. So Friday night will be your birthday.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to be 40 years old. Congratulations, Belle.
Hey, Belle, can you touch your nose? Can you touch your nose, Belle?
With your tongue. She touched the top of her nose. Did you see that? She just missed it. You missed it completely. Anyway.
For sure, I already said I'm drunk and half high, so I don't know what to say.
So, Aaron, where are you standing in like?
Aaron, what am I supposed to say?
Let's talk about Texas Oil Dust, Aaron. The team.
Yeah, man.
Where are you standing in like you're not chasing like CBA exclusively. You're doing a bunch of IBCAs. You're doing a lot of Lone Stars. But where are you? How close are you to being in like the top 5 of any of these organizations? Any of them?
I don't look. I know I'm probably, if they get my points fixed, I'm like, unless this weekend changed. Well, I don't think this weekend didn't have a CBA, or if it did, I don't know what it was, but
it was in Amarillo by morning.
Oh,
yes,
and it canceled because of all the flooding and the rains.
Oh, so there was no CBA.
No, they had to cancel it. They've had tornadoes coming down up here or over in West Texas, and
yeah, okay.
The rivers and the bridges are all flooded. So, it's got a lot of water. So I think if everything's still on track, I'm probably like 7th in CBA, and I haven't looked at any other organizations, so I don't really know what might be going on there.
How about Miss Belle Clark? I'll tell her what she's doing right now.
Yeah.
She probably already knows, though.
No.
Belle, you probably already know where you're standing in CBA right now, right?
I know I stayed first.
Aaron, you're not standing 7th in CBA right now. I'll tell you where you are standing.
I know, because Paul Whitaker won't fix my points.
Oh, okay. You're in 11th right now in CBA.
Yeah, they won't fix it. They're missing something. I'm supposed to be. I got like 32 and change in points.
How about Smoking Lowe's Barbecue sitting 14th in CBA? Love Barbecue 13th. AA Run is in 11th. Kit Polk sitting in 10th place right now currently. What do you think about that, guys? Kit Polk in 10th place? That's pretty cool.
How many points did it say I got there, Ron?
You have 3264.5.
They got 'em
10th
fixed.
place right now is 32.99. So you are like 35 points away from being there right now.
Heck yeah.
However, you are still chasing this guy right here.
This Kid Folk with Canned Heat Barbecue. We're going to the So Smoking Gooder show. Let's all drop in.
Let's all drop in. There's Kit Polk with the Canned Heat. 9th is Pura Vida of Barbecue. 8th is my buddy Sure Shot Barbecue. 7th is DD Barbecue. 6th place, Robert Smith, who just got an RGC somewhere in Iowa, Missouri. I have no idea where he's at right now. But he did a KCBS event and he is sitting in 6th place. 4th place in the CBA points standings right now. Do you know who that is, Belle?
What? Huh?
4th place right now, standing in the CBA points chase.
I do not.
You do not know, really?
No.
All right. Well, I will tell you right now. I gotta find it though.
We're in trouble for getting tattoos.
Are y'all in trouble for tattoos?
We are.
All right. Here's 4th place in the CBA, right?
Yeah, what are we saying? I'm Tom. You say you're Bell, but we're watching the So Motherfucking Gooder show.
Y'all ready? We can do 2 or 3 takes. Ready?
I'm Tom Clark,
I'm Bill Clark.
and you're watching the So Smoking Fucking Gooder show.
Say I'm Tom Clark. I'm Bill Clark with JC's Good Old Boys. All right. Ready? Here we go. Ready? 3.
I'm Tom Clark
I'm Bill Clark.
with JC's Good Old Boys, Barbecue King, and you're watching the So Smoking Gooder show.
Bam! There they were.
Fucking
They're in 4th
Goddamn,
place.
take 10.
4th place in the CBA CBA's points stand. Shout out to Doggy Man 442. Hello, what's up, Doggy Man 442? Checking in from Twitch. I appreciate you very much.
I have to get out of this pool and go home.
What? You gotta go?
No, we're just gonna ride. I gotta get this goddamn pool first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, before she does that, here we go. 3rd place, Natural Born Grillers. 2nd place was hashtag Justice for Kevin. My pits are burning. He's 2nd
I
place.
have to hear that one more fucking time.
Not a fan, Belle? You're not a fan.
I'm not a fan. I feel like it's a stupid thing. Son,
All right. And the first
you're
place.
me at the end of the pool. I gotta get out of this pool.
Hold on before you get out. First place is.
I'm Phil Breeden, owner and founder of LC Barbecue, and you're watching the So Smoking Gooder show.
All righty.
No, we got. What's his name above?
Dude, I said I was fucked up. This is not a good
know,
idea.
Rob, they-
All right.
What?
No,
All right.
because it's gonna take you forever.
What are you gonna do, Belle? What are you doing over there? What's going on over there?
I think they're getting in trouble.
Are you in trouble, Belle? The only ones that can hear us are them. Are they? Hold on, I'm gonna put her on solo real quick. Is something going on over there, Belle?
She's drunk and she can't get out of the pool.
Can you get out of the pool, Belle?
What?
What is going on over there?
I told you, I'm drunk and high. I gotta get out of the fucking pool. Son, get my case and my things. I'm not going out that stuff. I'm gonna fucking trip and fall and die. You should hear my friends, dude.
What are they saying? What's up, Nikki? All right, we got to put another banner up here.
There you go. Oh, cool. Just boy.
We should put this one on there. Clark compression. Oh shit! Someone's falling.
No, Logan's covering the screen. He's doing the big boy thing.
Thank you, sir. Please hold that. Thank you. Oh my God, it's warm. Holy shit. Oh my God. Best fucking man ever. Bro, that was a warm towel delivered to said women. Warm towel. Not some fucking garbage that's been sitting outside. This was put in the dryer by Dustin Stanley, brought all the way out to us. Warm, lovely towel.
What a guy. What a guy.
I mean, I'm just saying. Points are points. Babe,
Points
can you
are
get my beer?
points.
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta take them when you can get them. They're not given away easily.
Points are points.
Yes. All right. What are we moving on to? I
Nothing.
successfully made it out of the pool.
You made it out of the
And,
pool. Can you turn your phone sideways, Belle?
Oh.
Bam. There you go. Nice.
All right. These are my people here.
Yep.
The guy that delivers
Clark.
warm
Tom
towels.
fucking Clark.
No, that was Dustin Stanley. Delivers warm towels.
That was Dustin. Who delivered the warm towels though? There's Dustin. What's up, Dustin? Hashtag where you go to win.
Where you go to win.
Hashtag where you go to win.
Oh.
You know what I like about Aaron's line of Texas Oil Dust? He's got like 3 hashtags that are pretty prominent right now. Hashtag trust the dust.
Yes.
Walking last.
I don't know where it went.
Getting paid.
No, that's the one I'm talking about. Hashtag getting paid.
Yeah. Walking last.
Yeah. Walking last, getting paid. Trust the dust. Brisket Medic is in the house. What's up, Brisket Medic? What's up, buddy? How are you, man? Rhett Phrygia. How you say that name, Belle? You know?
Phrygia.
All right, there we go. There he is. Rhett's in the house.
Frigé.
Okay, there you go.
I tried. Yeah. Sorry, Rhett.
You tried. You did try. Right, anything new happening before we get out of here? Because this was just an impromptu. Why not? Saturday Night Live. What's up, little?
Look at this guy.
Man, look at that sexy ball cap he got on there.
Oh, he does.
He is. Is that an old? Oh, there.
Oh, he can't hear. Hold on. Here, take this thing. He can't hear. I don't know.
He can't. Oh yeah, he can't hear. He can't hear.
All right, now you can hear.
So y'all hanging out all weekend? What are y'all doing, Belle?
Yes.
Very nice.
Well, we don't hang out a lot. It's always barbecue and it's always all that shit. So to be able to hang out as a family this weekend is amazing.
Very cool. Very cool. Well, we're gonna wrap this up because we're just being silly online, and then I'm just gonna like pretty much delete the video. But is there anything else that we need to? Is there anything else that we need to talk about before we do get out of here?
Logan,
who's going to Fort Davis next weekend? Brisket Medic is.
I'm going.
You're going.
Yeah, we'll be there.
That's a big time event right there. I can't make it. I won't be able to make it.
I'm so excited about it. I feel like it's gonna be so much fun.
Yeah, Jennifer and
Joe.
Joe. Damn it, I was gonna say Joe. I'm excited for them. They got a full house out there. It's gonna be smoking in the mountains. Apparently, it's very beautiful out there. Aaron, you
It
ever been
is.
out there?
Oh, I've been there. I got a store that carries my seasons there. That Fort Davis Mountains, man, it's beautiful. It's scenic. Got creek beds and draws running through. It's just lots of water. Kind of when a good time of year. So they're gonna shut down the streets, go around the courthouse, and everybody's gonna pile up, saddle up, and give it a go.
Aaron, talk about some of the places you've been doing barbecue. Right now, you're in Georgia. You just instructed a bunch of students out there. That's pretty cool, man. I know I've felt that whole vibe out there, which is really nice. It's really cool to accomplish that, and have your people that just people from all over the country take into what you taught and take that back to whatever and apply it and do their thing at home. But talk about some of the cooler things you've done outside of like winning a competition. But how about some of the cooler things you've done in barbecue, man?
Going to the Jack Daniels was a top bucket list, and walking 2 times at the American Roll in the Open on ribs. That was a big time. It's a big event and a lot of excitement there. But my first hat trick was 2017, and man, when I took first all the way around, that's probably one of my top deals back in 17 or 18, and
I know.
I
I
just
know.
can't
We
believe it
gotta go.
happened. So
Um,
um, I mean, so there's been a few things, meeting new people and cooking different kinds of meats, and
huh?
from rattlesnake to lamb to bison to oh shoot, man, I don't zebra. I think I've cooked zebra before, so I mean, it's just little things that kind of makes it out there. It's I mean, there's a lot of great events, but a lot of good memories. It's just hard to kind of pick and choose, but probably the Jack, the Royal, winning my first hat trick. Those are 2 rib walks at the American Royal in the Open. That's pretty outstanding for me.
Yeah, how about outside of like winning those big time competitions? Those are awesome. But
Yeah.
what is barbecue done outside of like winning competitions done for you? I mean, like teaching
Uh,
people barbecue. That's kind of
yeah. I
cool.
mean, that's another thing. It's on topic, but I mean, being able to go and travel to different places and cook, for Sam's Club this within this month, and parking in front of the store on a Thursday and a Friday and cooking briskets for the associates and all the members and let them taste, what good Texas brisket is. Doing that to being able to teach people in different states. Um, being able to go and teach a whole group of guys your methods and see if my methods marry with their stuff, and they can always tweak things. But showing them different techniques and things that I've learned from good cooks. I've learned stuff from Travis Clark. I've learned stuff from Fred Robles, and I've learned a lot from Clarence Joseph. And I mean, I've taken 4 classes, and I just kind of Arnie Segovia took his class too, and everybody has a different method, but trying to marry your stuff to that. So being able to teach people things that I've learned that are stick out in my mind, and then mix my things with stuff that I've learned in the past, and then every time you go somewhere, you try a new flavor and you incorporate that into what you're doing and tools and techniques and stuff. I mean, that's a blast for me to be able to teach people because I enjoy doing that. Plus the high school teams, teaching. We have 3 high school teams here, and 2 of those I've been a mentor to, and one of them, Lee High School, when they first got started like 2 years ago. I spent a lot of time with those kids on Mondays, just cooking and trimming and each different meat. So it's been, teaching the high school kids has been an honor, and I want to continue to do something like that on a weekly basis.
That's awesome. Bell, outside of like winning contests, is there like a big cool barbecue moment that you've had
Outside of what?
outside
I'm
of
sorry.
winning
What?
outside of winning a contest? Is there like a big barbecue moment that you may have had? I'm just talking about like for me, outside of winning like a big contest or whatnot. Some of the cooler things I've done in barbecue was that American the Rec Tech Academy, just going out there and teaching people what I've learned and whatever been able to apply and actually win some contests and apply that to them and let them win that kind of thing or teach them those kind of winning moments. But Belle, anything like that for you?
Sorry, I gotta get my. I gotta go home.
Oh, you can go home. I'm not keeping you here.
I'm not trying to ignore your question. I'm sorry. I don't. I gotta go.
Belle's got to go. All right, Belle, you're out. Hey, Belle, say some parting moments before you get out of here. All right, Belle's out. I'm gonna remove her. She gone. She gone. Aaron.
Man, I think she's gonna get in trouble, Rob.
Well, you know what the cool thing about this is we can just delete this whole damn
No,
video.
only 10 or 12. I don't even know a couple in there. No, that's you know, I can't tell you how much fun I had at the Rec Tech Academy. If anybody's listening, wants a really good 3.5 day, 4 day getaway and go do the Rec Tech Academy, you're gonna eat good. Man, we had potato hash. We made Mississippi pot roast. Um, damn good biscuits and gravy, grits. Um, so I mean, there's the things they take care of you. Plus, you have a full open bar. I'm not talking about just beer. They got whiskeys, they've got
They get it
wine,
all, man.
they've got it all, and so they treat you like a fellow barbecuer, like a family, like barbecue family, and the things they want to show you in that academy is you for a comp cook. It may not be anything that you're wanting to really learn, but teaches about their grills, their systems, their technology, and their tricks, and hanging out with those guys. So anybody gets a chance to do that, it's a good getaway.
Somebody asked you when you're going to put on another class. You got something in mind or anything in the books
Well,
for you?
I was doing a class. We were fixing to advertise it 2 weeks ago at Joey Madrano there at the TX Barbecue Depot in New Braunfels. We were going to do a class there August 4th and 5th, but we canceled that so I can participate and help arrange my grandson's cook-off to benefit him. So I had one going in Fort Worth, and I had to change it because of my dad, and kind of all that stuff was going on. So for May, it was a busy month and some work things, but we'll get one out there. There's some things coming down the pipeline. If you just kind of stay tuned, I think it'll benefit you one way or another.
So, Aaron, man, when people think of Texas Oil Dust and Aaron Leslie, they think of brisket, man, because you are a premier brisket cooker in the state of Texas. But man, lately, pork, bro, what's going on with that?
Oh man, pork and ribs sometimes ribs are hit or miss. You might get a good rib call for 2 or 3 weeks, and you might go on a 1 or 2 week dry spell, right? But pork for the last at least 2 years has been a strong thing for me till, and it fell off for a couple months, and I came back to it, changed a few things, and man, pork is a finicky creature. It's about, how you trim it, how you season it, but it's your last 15-minute finishing process. If you get that down, it doesn't matter what you do to it before that.
So do you feel like right now pork is sweet or pork is savory in Texas?
It's both.
All right.
So it's sweet, but it's not like you ate a sugar stick. Okay. And when somebody says sweet, okay, well, how many levels of sweet is there? Is it? So I never could understand. They say, "Oh yeah, I run a sweet sauce." Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, damn. How sweet is it? Is it Karo syrup with a little bit of ketchup? Or is it a barbecue sauce that's just got a little brown sugar or Karo or honey or something added to it? What level of sweet is sweet? So it's hard to say. It's not like chewing on a white, on one of them sucker, them sugar suckers or whatever. but it's more of a good mellow tomato base, sweet. That's just got some mixes, but it's very savory, makes your mouth water. Complements that meat, because you want to make it so that it's nostalgia, but it tastes good. Reminds them of something else, but it still makes a smile on their face. I don't know. I mean, it's just the whole emotions.
Man, I feel like you've figured it out as far as pork is concerned. I don't know where Aaron went, but he has figured it out as far as pork is concerned because the guy is just there. You go, he's back.
Yeah, sorry.
No problem.
I guess the Wi-Fi glitched.
No, you're good. You're good. Man, it feels like your pork. Two people have surprised me this year in pork. Well, three people. Fucking Belle, who just left here, she's leading pork.
Man, she's kicking ass in pork.
And all of pork. Yeah, it's amazing what she's doing right now in pork. Aaron, you're another one that not so much surprising because you're just a solid cook all around, like an all-around solid cook. And the fact that you're doing so well in pork is not really surprising. But how about Johnny Dunn? Have you followed what he's been doing? He's
probably last month, I mean,
this guy is a renowned brisket cook and really did not take the pork, did not want to even cook pork. And he's just starting to do, he's starting to figure out what it is that he does. And man, he's just been killing it in pork right now.
Oh, he's doing great,
So how about talking about people that maybe not want to do it, but it's just like anything else that we all learned how to cook chicken. We all learned how to cook ribs. We all learned how to cook brisket. It's not like something you wake up and know how to do, right? So you get some people that have either helped you along the way or through trial and error, you figured it out. But pork is just another meat protein that you got to figure it out, man. And a lot of people in Texas have done
100%.
so. But, people like you that are helpful to other people, man, pork is just, it's not something you should be afraid of, right?
No, don't be afraid of pork. My first encounter with pork was with IBCA. And I was like, well, what do you do on pork? I asked a lot of questions and people just said, you can shred it or chunk it. So I really had no idea. So I did it. And of course I didn't do any good. But in 16, I think it was 16 or 17, Travis Clark put on a class up in Oklahoma, and we went up there, and that's when I got my first encounter with pork because we were going to the Royal, and I was like, I mean, shit, I want to do good. I want to have a leg up. What can I do? What are these guys doing? So we went up there to the class, and I learned about pork, and so I was like, okay, cool. So I followed those steps, and I was doing the ribs and the pork the same way, same recipe, and so over the next year, we went to the American Royal. We did our first KCBS up in Lubbock at the Red Raider Meats. And so I really had no idea what I was doing in pork other than what I saw Travis do. And a couple of people gave me some tips, but you fast forward probably about a year, I came out with my pork injection. And when I did, I started just cooking the whole pork butt. I mean, I'll just take what I want from the pork butt. And obviously at the time it was chunks or shredded. So I started doing that. That's when I learned about the tubes, which tubes to use, and then the money muscles and all those things, and then the bacon and stuff. So you shouldn't be scared of pork. Pork is a finicky meat because you can overcook it and make it mushy. There's nothing to hold it together. But at the same time, if you can hit your numbers and your temperatures and your timelines on it, it's a supple, very soft, tender piece of meat that everyone likes. So it just took some years to kind of develop that good profile. But going from what we did in IBCA to CBA, that just changed things. And then, of course, in the KCBS contest, I hit my first place pork in Waco in KCBS before we went to the Smithfield Nolan Championship. And then I had a couple more first place pork, and it was just like, okay, I'm starting to get onto this, just tenderness. And so, I mean, don't be scared of it. Just go out and cook it and, ask some questions and try to get a few classes or watch some videos. And I think it'll help, shorten the curve and get you a better idea of what to use and what not to use.
Yeah, I don't know that whole bunch of people are so much scared anymore or intimidated by pork anymore. But
No, definitely not.
yeah, so a lot of Texas teams go out there and do
There
well,
are still.
and they are still. So, what's your plans this weekend? Are you're flying home tomorrow? What you doing?
Yeah, I get up in the morning, drive to Atlanta, catch a plane, hit Houston, and stop off for a few hours, and then
What? You gonna be
get
in
on the.
Houston tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll be in Houston, man. I can't leave the airport, I guess, but I'm always afraid I'm gonna miss my flight. But the no, I think it's a short layover, and then I head on to Midland. I'll go to the restaurant, start working, and get ready for
What do you mean
shit.
you
Get
go to
ready
the
for
restaurant and start working?
Yeah, as soon as I pull in from a comp on Sundays, I go to the restaurant, start getting briskets ready to go, and we start smoking briskets for the week, for the next day.
Holy shit, bro!
Yeah. So like when I left Tomball last weekend, I didn't make it Sunday night. So as soon as I got to the restaurant, I drove 9 hours home. I got in, pulled in, and went straight to work, and I stayed till I don't know 11 o'clock midnight. Got all the stuff on, and then came back in at 5:30 and wrapped and all that good stuff. So it's a lot of work, but I try to get in and take care of that so I can go to Fort Davis this weekend.
All right, cool, bro. I hope you do well, man. You're killing it out there right now. I had you on number 2 on the So Smoking Getter Show power rankings. We talked about that last weekend or Wednesday night on the
Yeah.
show, man. No need to rehash that, but man, um, man, continued success, my boy.
What's the smiling man? Who else you talking to over there? Who's saying what?
Oh, nobody. I got some messages over here that telling us how well we're doing, man. And we are.
That
We're
ain't
doing well. What do you think of the show, Aaron? You're a big supporter
whatever, man.
of the show. You are a sponsor, and you
Yes,
kind of
sir.
mentioned you're back for
I'm
20.
back. I'm back for another year. We'll see what happens. But yeah, back for 23, and man, just try to get them 7 for the jack, man. I got 4 guarantees right now, so gotta need 3 more.
All right. So, how realistic is that right now for you in your mind?
Man, it's just another day, another weekend. So we're just gonna, it can be done. I've seen guys go out and pound out 4 in a row, so we're going to give it hell and see what we can do. I mean, if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. I'll just have to, I don't know, try harder next year.
Man, you're there. 4 is like amazing right now. 4 is think about that. 4 chips at the to go to the jack is big time. I got 3.
Yeah.
4 is I wish I were in 4 because it would feel a lot better as far as chances to make it. So if you're going for it, I would 100% go for it.
Yeah, I thought I had 5, and we got with Pam Hess at the jack, and she confirmed everything, and so we had one that didn't take care of business. So we it was late, early in the road last year, and but I think man, getting 4, getting 3, getting 2, getting 1, whatever it is you need. I wish everybody the best of luck, and I don't think it's impossible to get. It's just going to be tough because we're all going to be chasing the same thing.
And I think it will be tough. And there's a lot of teams out there chasing right now, but you're one of them, and you're solid, bro. So
I appreciate it, man. Just trying to get lucky and see if we can't pull one off on the weekend.
all right. Well, I don't know if I'm gonna post this video once it's all said and done. Whoever the 8 people that are still out there, say hello. Say hello. If you're still watching around there, there's 8 right now from all across YouTube and Twitch. Say hello right now. Do it. Do it. You have 3, 2, 1. I'm just kidding. That's what the boys at RecTech do. But man, hey, if you're still watching right now, just say hello right now. I will.
Shoot, yeah.
I will give you a cool shout out. Aaron, that's your second time to instruct at RecTech?
Second time, man. Can't wait to come back.
You did brisket this weekend?
I did brisket. Cooked I cooked an A5, I think, in New Orleans for Smithfield Classic. Um, but today was my first or yesterday was my first A9 to cook. So it was definitely a a little different in the field, but as long as you kept waiting for pro tenderness, I think it was we just kept waiting and waiting and waiting, and finally it broke. And when it got pro tender, everybody got to feel it, see what it felt like to be pro tender, and um, so we had to pull it off and get her sliced up. So
Jared McCrory is still watching, which I love. Jared is a loyal watcher. He's also somebody that gives me advice. He's the one who came up with the Mount Rushmore. Have you given your Mount Rushmore yet of barbecue?
no, I sure haven't, man.
Let's do it. Let's do it right now, and we'll do it another time on the show. By the way, but you got to give your Mount
Let's
Rushmore.
see. Mount Rushmore. This is
I just got to
4.
wave. I got to wave to you right now, Aaron.
Okay.
How you doing, Bo?
What is that?
Just wave. Just waving. Why not? Why not? Why not wave?
Yeah, took me by surprise.
I know. There you go.
So it's what is it now? The Mount Rushmore is
Your Mount Rushmore is is 4 people, and it has to do with somebody it's all you. I'm not going to direct you on what it is, but in my mind, a Mount Rushmore is somebody that is these 4 people that have shaped you, that have maybe inspired you, or maybe that have helped you along your journey, or maybe that people that you look up to, or people that maybe have trained you. I don't know. It's totally up to you who those 4 people are on your Mount Rushmore.
I can tell you, I've listened to all y'all's Mount Rushmores, and those are some big names up there. I've hung out with Darren Worth a little bit at some cook-offs, and man, he's a knowledgeable guy, and he's friendly and fun and all. But when you ask me that question about training or help mold me or shape me into barbecue, and talk, it's just someone you can talk to, you look up to, right? I mean, I think that's kind of the deal.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say that my first, and these aren't going to be the bigger names, right, that you guys are going to have, but it's people that were very influential in my barbecue setting and career and when I got started. But when you get going and you start doing what you do and you meet people on the way, I would say that the first person that helped mold me off the bat and just became a good friend of me, that's Tommy Smith. I'm going to put Tommy up there on that
Barbecue,
Mount Rushmore.
right?
Bentonville Barbecue, the original. And the reason why I say this is because when I met Tommy, he was
Aaron.
Yeah.
Before you get too deep, I gotta go pee real quick.
Okay, man.
I gotta go pee real quick. And Brisket Medic has just put his he put his top 4, and you're in it right there.
Oh,
and if anybody else wants to add to your Mount Rushmore, put it on there. I'll be back in 2 minutes.
Damn, man. Tell you what, just when he's starting to get started, make a man lose sight of what he's doing. Let's see who all's in this chat room here, if I can read this thing right. I'm not very good at this, but you got it, Aaron. Thanks, man. If Bell would answer her phone, I might go. Oh, Rhett, he's a good kid. I like him. If he's still on there, and I don't know. Jared's awesome. That panty dropper, you damn right, baby. That son of a bitch has got some kick. It doesn't matter where you go, I don't think. That panty dropper, I'm glad I stumbled onto that. And when I did, it just has a unique twist to it, what we've been doing with it. So, oh yeah, that's a good list there. Me, Bill, Merrick. Well, you don't have to put me on there, but I appreciate that, man. Zach, you're awesome. I don't know if it's kind of hard to see y'all can even see this. Ralph's gonna be a dad. Can't see all the comments. My phone turned sideways. So, is anybody still on? Beer time, huh?
Hold on, AA Ron.
I got you, man.
All right, I'm back.
All right, well, we got Jared and we still got Zach. So
There's still
I see
nine
who
people.
was.
There's still a
Is
few
there?
people watching, but yeah.
I'll tell you this though, man, just to kind of read Tommy Smith, one of the first guys I met. We got to be really good friends, and man, he showed me some things that he was doing, and maybe just out of kindness. At the same time, we trusted each other, and he was on the team, and we were just cooking every weekend together. And then we went to World Food and cooked together. We went to the Jack and cooked together. I mean, it's just been he's been an awesome experience and friendship. So he's one of my guys. Um, you know, getting to meet Johnny Trigg, um, that was somebody that it takes a little time to get to know him and to be who he is and to see what he's got. But the conversation I've got to have with Johnny is kind of like being with your grandfather. And
Hmm.
so he's one of the guys that I kind of looked up to, but at the same time, always admired. You know, he's still going strong every weekend or once a month or twice a month, going to Memphis, coming back. He's cooked, he cooked 2 weekends ago. And so Johnny's one of those guys that's, he's out there, but he's someone that I've always wanted to meet. And when I get to talk to him, I admire everything that he got to say. Um, but another guy is going to be
So
JD Henley.
is Johnny number 2?
Yeah, Johnny's going to be number 2.
All
He's
right,
someone
you
that
got
just always want to meet
Tommy.
up with.
You got Tommy and Johnny.
So I'm going to say JD Henley here out of Midland. Um, man, he's when I first met, got to cooking. He just he's real quiet, and I'd always sit there and just talk because I hate being quiet. If it's real quiet and I'm tired, it's okay. But if it's quiet, no one's talking, I'm just going to start up a conversation because I just want everybody to kind of talk and cut the crap and just pass the time. But he was always helpful in answering questions. But the more he cooked, the better he got. And he's been cooking for a long time. But I mean, the more consistent he was cooking, and he told me, he's the one that told me, said, if you're never going to learn what kind of cook you are, if you don't get out of your area, if you don't leave Midland, Midland, Odessa, Permian Basin, West Texas, you're not going to know what kind of cook you are. You're doing good now, but you'll find out real quick that there's a lot to learn when you start going to North Texas and East Texas, South Texas, all that. So that's when I started traveling in 17, 18. And when I started doing that, well, then I started realize it was it was a big world, and barbecue was not the same as West Texas was. So it took about a year to get that down. But and my last guy, so JD's one of the guys that's like a mentor at the same time. He's a supporter, and he's just the one badass cook, and I enjoy being friends with him and being able to look to him and see what he's got and for advice or for help. So he's helped me a lot on some things, and I can't appreciate that more. But number 4 is going to be Clarence Joseph out of Converse, Texas, with Mama and Papa Joe's. Mama and
You said it right, Mama and Papa Joe's.
Okay. I want to make sure I wasn't saying Papa Joe's, but anyways,
No.
with Mama and Papa Joe's, and I took a personal class of him at 17, and I'm gonna tell you, he helped turn my brisket game around. And when he did, I went on a huge tear for about a year and a half on briskets, and I just kind of tweaked it and tweaked it and tweaked it as flavors kind of changed and migrated. So Clarence Joseph is now number 4.
So Tommy Smith,
Tommy Smith,
JD Henley,
yes sir,
Clarence Joseph,
Johnny Trigg,
and Johnny fucking Trigg.
Johnny fucking Trigger Trigg.
That's a pretty solid.
Mine's mine's more friendships than it probably is anything else. But you give kind of patronage to what it's due, and it's just those are guys that are outstanding to me in my barbecue career because I deal with them on a personal basis.
Yeah, no, that's a fucking solid group of cooks that have been doing it for a long, long time, man. In Texas, man. So that's pretty solid.
It's
Man.
tough. Yeah, I think it is. It doesn't have the big names like like some other guys have mentioned and all. But I think once you sit back and you really realize who all's doing what.
I don't know who all's
influenced
watching right now, and this may probably will get deleted. But if you want to put
think it's a good
your
idea.
Mount Rushmore of people out there, we'll watch it. We'll watch for it, and I'll post it up there because this is somebody people. everybody's Mount Rushmore is different, right? Everybody's Mount Rushmore is somebody that have influenced them or inspired them or helped them along the way, or just improve their barbecue journey, or maybe somebody that they don't even know that has done something like that. Like I put somebody that I had never met on my Mount Rushmore, but somebody that has inspired me to do better. And I wound up getting to meet this guy. And I was talking about Darren Worth, man. Darren Worth is the GOAT, in my opinion. He's won the Jack. He's won the Houston
100%.
Livestock Show and Rodeo. He's been a multiple winner
And
all
still,
over.
still putting wins out.
Still putting wins out. And that was one of my guys. Yeah, he is. He's told me in Memphis, him and Doug are coming. Yes, he is. He told me at Memphis, him and Doug are coming. Who's he talking about?
I think he's saying maybe he's cooking Danny Dietz or something.
Okay. Oh, yes. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Johnny Trigg is coming to Danny Dietz Memorial Class. Shout out to Jen Sewell, Jen Lee. She's bringing KCBS to Texas through the Danny Dietz Memorial Classic. What do you think about that, Aaron?
I think Texas needs KCBS. It's going to be hard to do it, but I mean we all love it. You got 30 or 40 cooks that just love cooking KCBS in Texas, and you got a lot of KCBS cooks in the state. So there's room for everybody. I mean that's just all it's to it. And we like cooking everything. So I love KCBS as much as I love CBA. So I'm all for it.
Yeah, it's we need some more KCBS in Texas. I mean, you both of us are on the board of CBA. I think we need some more KCBS in Texas just to hone our skills, right?
That's right. You'll never know what it's like, until you get. I mean, you're doing the CBA where you got hour turn-ins and there's no garnish, but you want to test your patience and your skill set. Throw some lettuce in a box and turn in 35 minutes or every 30 minutes and make that box look good and presentable, and maybe go run it yourself too. That's an experience in itself.
So for people that have never cooked at KCBS, they maybe have cooked at CBA. How different is it?
If in between the two?
Yeah.
Oh, so yeah, I mean, for most cooks, take CBA's cooking a half chicken, but pork spare ribs, your pork, your brisket, it's all the same rules. Burn ends on brisket, no burn ends. You can do slices, you can do both. You're doing pork boxes the way KCBS cooks are doing pork boxes. Rib boxes the same way. They're doing ribs in KCBS too. Depends on how you put them in the box. So chicken as well if you are good outside of a half chicken. So the only thing that's different between us is the scoring system and the way we score our stuff and garnish in the box and 30-minute turn-ins.
That's it, right? Pretty much, right?
I mean, it's just like 3 or 4 little statements and you go. There's no explanations needed.
Very nice, very nice, very nice. No, I like the fact that you keep it simple, Aaron. I mean, you shouldn't try to overcomplicate it, right? Just do your thing.
That's right.
It is quicker, but we can all adjust to that timeline, right?
Yeah, we can. We can adjust to that timeline, and that I mean, it's all it takes is just a little patience, and don't get excited. Just know your thing, plan ahead. Start a little earlier. That way you can make sure it's all done. But there's nothing smoother than a solid 4-meat turn-in with KCBS. Just 30-minute turn-in. Just do your thing. There's nothing more satisfying when you get done.
Yeah. Well, cool. Well, Ron, I think we're gonna wrap this up, my brother.
Okay, man.
I appreciate you coming in, stepping in for Miss Bell. She said she got to go.
Yeah. I was up from a nap, laid down. We ate the mushroom, the pizza place here, and it was a mellow mushroom. Chef Jody came over, we had a little talk, and we all got to sit down and kind of scuttlebutt for about 30 minutes. And Time we got here, we had full bellies, and it was about 5:30. So we laid down and took us a nap, and I woke up and saw you were going to have a show, so I jumped on here.
Aaron, did you hear my Mount Rushmore barbecue?
You were talking about Darren, and then that's where it
Yeah.
stopped.
Darren was somebody that I now know. He's been on the show, but I still, regardless of the fact that he's been on the show, he was one of my prior ones. Like, he was one of my Mount Rushmore guys, because this guy is one all over, man. He's one of the, Myron says he's one of the most winningest men in barbecue, and I believe that. But Myron's been doing it for a long, long time, right? Darren has been doing it also for a while, and kind of in the, I don't know, I don't want to say modern era, but this guy has won the American Royal, he's won the Jack, and he's won Houston. Man, I mean, when you do all of that, it's pretty solid. The only one he really hadn't won is Memphis in May, and he gave me an opinion about Memphis in May, which, that's his opinion. That's great. But the other three, I'm sorry, were Fred Robles. Fred was one of the first guys from Texas to go up to the American Royal and win it and put Texas on the map. So mad respect for Fred Robles in that regard. Ernest Cervantes was another guy that was just doing it well for Texas. One of the guys that I saw on television that kind of inspired me to get into barbecue, and not only just on television, just a good-hearted guy. I met him. I told the story earlier in the show, or earlier on another show, that Ernest came to my camp with me and Diane and Case, and just spent 30 minutes there just talking to us about what it means to him to win a barbecue competition, or just be one of the guys that are one of the top dogs, and what it means to. This is prior to him even starting a restaurant, or I'm sure he might have been thinking about it at the time, but way before a restaurant, he was talking about his mindset and what it means to be one of the top barbecuers in Texas at that time. And he sat there for seriously about 25, 30 minutes, and he had no reason to, or no right to just even do that. So he was just a good dude that just spent time with me and Case prior to us we were young cookers at the time. We didn't do the show at that time. It was just, he just spent the time for some young cooks. And I feel like if I can do that for anybody else, that's what I want to do, right? That's the kind of guy I want to be.
Ernest, man, when I first started cooking, and I met him at a one event and introduced myself to him. We started talking. He's like, "Yeah, I know who you are," and he was doing really good. And a couple of events later, we saw him again, so we were kind of parked and we were hanging out. And it just got to the point that between either exchange of products or just sitting around a campfire with a conversation, whatever it is you're doing, just walk up, say, "Hey, Mio," whatever, you're just talking. And then all of a sudden it's, "Hey, Aaron, what are you doing on this?" Mm-hmm. And I'll say, "Well, hey, this is what I've been doing, man. Works for me." And I tell him my process and my technique, and he would say, "Hey, what do you want?" And we would just sit there and talk, and he'd say, "Well, I said, well, hey, what have you been doing on this?" And so we started trading information back and forth. And then there'd be some cook-offs, he'd know I was coming in, and he'd save me a spot, and when I cooked a lot around him a lot, and at different events, he was real nice, reached out and just kind of said, kind of gave me that friendly deal. And he would be my number 5 if we had 5 men on a row.
Sure.
He would be number 5. Reach up to and just start talking, and he just give you an honest answer.
And the last one is Phil Breeden, one of my big mentors. He's a guy that we kind of grew up in the sport together, but man, the guy is just a mad scientist. He really took it to another level, to where he went into the lab and started creating, injections and all of this thing, man. And so Phil is another one that is just been a big part of my barbecue journey. So,
oh man, he's a solid guy.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Hey, Ron, you got to do the Danny Dietz Memorial Classic, man. Come on.
I can't remember, man. There's something going on. There's a reason why I didn't go last year. I don't know what it is. I got to look at the calendar, you know. Um, there was something going on. I just can't remember what it was, but yeah, or maybe it sold out. Hell, I don't know, man. It's there's a lot of contests and there's a lot of time, and you just can't. I can't plan that far ahead all the time. You know, I got to make sure things are taken care of. So, um, you know, it's September. It's not that far away, but I'll look at it, see what's up.
All right, brother. Well, you get some rest because you're tired. You gotta fly out.
I'm all right, man.
I'm gonna get out of here as well. I hope the 12 people that are still watching. Again, this did not broadcast to Facebook. I don't even know if it's gonna broadcast at all. But hey, Gooder Gang, the 12 that are still watching, thank you very much, man. This is awesome. We got a great show out here for us. And Aaron, thank you very much for agreeing to be another sponsor for the next year. It's gonna be a good time, man. We got big plans ahead for this show. We are the most watched show, guaranteed. The most watched show. We don't miss a week. If we do, I make it up 100%. So at least I'm doing 52 shows per week. It's a great deal. So if you guys, I appreciate that, man. Aaron, thank you so much, man.
You got a great deal, man. I love the show and glad to be a part of it. Glad I could hop on for a few minutes.
Man, you're always awesome. Whenever you hosted that one time, you said, "What's up, bitches?" Last week you were another great. Last week you were another great.
I was so tired, man. I just forgot to, you know. I just forgot to say it, but.
Oh no, you said something different.
I'll tell you.
Awesome.
I said, "What's up, bichachos?"
there it was.
But I won't do it again. No, that man, I tell you, this has been a hell of a week. I'm you know, to go to do 4 days of cooking, you know, do a double and then Sam's Club and then go home for Monday and drive home Monday and then, you know, work Monday night, Tuesday, and then fly up here Wednesday. It's just been a solid, you know, 10 days. So I'm glad I'm up here. I'm ready to go home.
Hey, Aaron, I don't want to, you know, get you upset or nothing, but whenever you mention, you know, your grandson and everything that the family is going through and seeing the outpouring from the Gooder Gang or from your barbecue community that is going to support you, man. We got, you know, for a fact that you're going to have teams out there, and it's a testament to you and everything that you're just a good dude. I said it on the show prior. It's like, man, Aaron is one of the good dudes in barbecue, man. And,
well,
you are 100%. I said it. It's like everybody, you know, like when Aaron pulls in, he's got a crew outside of his camp just talking to him. And sometimes he has to shut it down. This past weekend, he's like, man, I got to get my stuff done. But that's not a, you know, a strike on you. That just is a testament of the people that want to be a part of what you're doing, man.
I appreciate it. I tell you, man, this last 3 or 4 days has gone pretty good. You know, we've got, oh man, we're trying to get trophies taken care of and get that done. We got banners and stuff for everybody and overall and the kids queue. We're going to have a kids chef choice so the kids can pick what they want to cook at their camp and turn that in. Anything goes. We're going to have a chef choice on Friday night for all the teams and then beans on Saturday plus the 4 meats. So we got a lot of trophies getting donated, a lot of trophies getting made, and people are coming in and sponsorships and stuff. So it's really coming together. You know, people are really trying to help out, and I think it's going to be a good time.
100%. Aaron, you're one of the good guys at barbecue, brother. Love you, man.
Appreciate it, man. Love you, brother.
All right, let's get out of here, my man.
Adios.
For Aaron Leslie with Texas Oil Dust, for Bell Clark with JC's Good Old Boys. My name is Rob Arocha, and I'm appreciate you, all of you guys watching from the So Smoke Gooder Show, man. This is a good time, and this was impromptu. Why not on a Saturday night? Who cares, right?
Why not?
That's what I'm talking about. We do 52 shows a year. They're not always on Wednesday. Sometimes they're on Saturday. You never know. But I appreciate guys like Aaron Leslie.
Goodbye, bitches.
I appreciate guys like Aaron Leslie that support the show, man. Love you guys. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
We are out. We'll see you Wednesday when we do Mr. Joey Smith and Johnny Dunn. We're going to start a Texans Legends show, and it starts this next Wednesday. All right, we're out. We'll see you later. Hold on, Aaron, before you get out of here.